It's your girl Krista Kanique back again with another video. As you can tell from the title below, I'm here to react to DaBaby, NBA YoungBoy Neighborhood Superstar. Now, I haven't, like, if you are a day one, A1 loyal subscriber to my channel, you know that I normally always react to NBA YoungBoy's videos, but I have been taking a little bit of a break reacting to his videos just off of the strength of it's a lot of animosity and a lot of beef going on between him and Dirk, and I'm not getting involved. Like, I fuck with Dirk's music and I fuck with NBA's music. I don't know neither of them niggas personally, and I'm not picking a side. Like, the music is good, I'm gonna listen to the fucking music. Like, both of y'all create great fucking music, great music, and I would hate for anything to happen to either of them. So therefore, I'm not going to listen to the diss tracks and antagonize the beef more. And then when something happens, be like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? Like, girl, you was antagonizing it when you was listening to the the diss tracks and letting the beef continue. So I was trying to stay out of it. But I think it's very interesting how DaBaby has made a point to involve himself, okay? Like, you know what's going on, you know what time it is, you know what's going on right now, and you decided to do a collab track with NBA, a whole album, a whole project with NBA right now, and I don't think that's a coincidence at all. So yeah, I want to listen to it. I want to listen to it, and I want to see if, like, DaBaby's gonna have something to say about Dirk or Little Baby, or where is he coming from on this? Because, like, if this is still a diss track to Dirk and DaBaby gets involved, now I'm kind of interested, because, like, where did you fit into all of this? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna do too much talking. Let's get right into this video, okay? And then one thing about NBA, he gonna stay at his motherfucking house, okay? Don't think you gonna find that man anywhere else. He gonna be home. He's gonna be home. Like, for sure.
I be like, baby, shit real. I look in your eyes, but you look at the ghost. Want y'all to know what you know is the difference. We don't talk about shit on ways, but tell them they don't want my problems now. We gon' double bitch if I was dropped when I want problems, son. We gon' drop them, bitch. I'm full of pills, I'm sorry, man. Them niggas son that fire, man. I ain't question, it's a mess, you know I got it. I built that shit.
So they both filmed in their houses and then just put the house clips together. I'm not mad at it. Y'all got beautiful houses, so why not? You feel me? Y'all ain't got no regular houses. It'll be different if you was trying to do this shit in a one-bedroom apartment. You got it in a mansion. Yo, DaBaby's daughter is too cute. Like, that little girl is swaggy. Like, she is a vibe, for real, for real.
You know I put a hoe out of my love her and not to protect my little energy. Maybe shit, baby, too real for the energy. Or maybe they know that they never could get to me. Know that they never could finish me. That I'm not glistening.
Maybe baby too real for the industry. Like, one thing about it, DaBaby has really not conformed to anything that has to do with the industry. Like, even when he doubled down on the shit that he said about the LGBTQ community, like, he doubled down on it. He didn't even come out and immediately apologize. He was like, nah, I said what I said, bro. And, like, niggas hated him for that. And I feel like since that moment, you know, it's been hard for him to be the international superstar that he was gonna be. But now I think that he's realized, like, you know, maybe I don't want to be that international superstar. Maybe I just want to really stay true to myself. And being true to myself is more worth it than any of that other shit. And that's probably why now he's linking with NBA. Because one thing about it, NBA is not for the industry. NBA does not play the games or the rules of the industry at all. Like, he doesn't do interviews. He doesn't do radio records. He drops his shit on YouTube. He talks to his fans. Like, he is not of the industry. He is of his fans and just connecting with his fans and releasing the music and having that real relationship with his fans. And I think if that's the road DaBaby's gonna go in, then he linked with the right person, for sure, for sure. Now, was it at the right time is the question. I don't know.
And I got it on the 300,000, just me and my own. Breaking, we loaded, I went to the mountain, the belly bitch, so I can bone. Nothing block, we still don't never do the mills. Body jumping like some shots.
Whose baby is that? Emily got another baby? I'm confused. I'm confused.
She walk on the way to the wall, she on me bad, so what it is? Grip her body, know I got it. Take her home and beat her body. I be digging all inside, so that I left my bitch and got some new. Left her too, bitch, I'm a hound. Ready to bite me, I'm a dog.
I left my bitch and got one too. He did do that. He did do that.
Don't like the niggas, baby. Who get ice in the niggas? Calling this bitch with that stick pop shit. I'ma put a bitch out for bite me a nigga. I'm gonna bullshit you niggas think what you want. Fuck around and get spanked for a song. Fuck around and get spit for a diss. You gon' let it come in and you kill your bitch. Every day trying to stay. I blow like shit from Carolina. I ain't falling under pressure, so I had to buy dimes. Got the waste of the jest of the baby. This industry shit. Yeah, this industry.
Okay, so realistically, I feel like DaBaby and NBA do have a lot of things in common. Now, I feel like when DaBaby first came into the industry, he definitely was of the industry. Like, he oversees records with international artists. He was doing the records with Lil Baby. He was doing the interviews with the Breakfast Club and things like that. Like, he was actively in the industry. Then the industry rejected him. The industry turned a cold shoulder on him. The industry tried to shut his career down because of comments that he made during his performance, you know? Something that is just something he said. Like, it wasn't that deep to me. I did a video about this. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. But I already did a video explaining my thoughts on that, and I don't believe in cancel culture, and I don't think that he should have got canceled for that. He wasn't saying anything crazy, for real, like, whatever. But now, since having that experience with the industry, turning such a cold shoulder on him and trying to end his career, he has now reverted into more of an NBA YoungBoy lane. Guaranteed, him and NBA already had a record together when DaBaby, before he even got rejected out of the industry, him and NBA had a record together, but now they're having a full-on project together. I didn't know that they were that close. Did y'all know that they were that close? Because NBA don't really do records with people. So for them to do a whole project, a collab project together, like how Lil Baby and Durk did, is just interesting to me. Especially at this time. Let's pay attention to the time, because NBA and Durk were literally just releasing diss tracks back and forth to each other. So it's just interesting now how now DaBaby and NBA have a project together. This record didn't seem like Lil Baby. It didn't seem like DaBaby was trying to get into that at all. But he knows the politics behind it. He knows what it looks like to the outside. And I just think he doesn't give a fuck at this point. He's like, well, you know what? You niggas wasn't defending me when everybody was trying to cancel me. And NBA stood 10 toes. So now, yeah, I think DaBaby has chosen a side, and he's sticking with the side he's chosen, and decided to do a collab project with the one person that doesn't give a fuck about the industry the most, which is NBA YoungBoy. It's actually kind of fucking genius what DaBaby's doing if you really think about it. Like, the industry shut him out, and he went to the one rapper that the industry can never cancel, NBA YoungBoy. They both have baby mama drama. They both have fire records. But NBA YoungBoy is just so tuned into the, like, his fan base that he doesn't need the industry. And I think that's where DaBaby's trying to get with it. Because, like, DaBaby in some aspects still feels like he needs the industry. He feels like that. And I know he will never admit it or say it. But when he drops and that shit's not doing the same shit that it used to do, or he gets canceled off of these concerts and tours and they're not booking him no more, DaBaby feels that shit. You don't go from being that artist to not being that artist anymore and not feel that shit. Because Rolling Loud is coming out. They don't have DaBaby on it. motherfucking Coachella's coming out. They don't have DaBaby on there. DaBaby definitely, before Rolling Loud of last year, DaBaby definitely would have been on all of those tours. His concerts, his performances are 10 out of 10. Like 20 out of 10 for real. Like he was, the first time I ever saw DaBaby perform, he wasn't even the headliner. It was Cardi B and the Migos. They were the headliner in this show in Miami. And he performed like 3 artists before them. Like he wasn't even the artist to perform before them. You feel me? Like that's how coming up he was. And when I say he killed it, he brought the Jabberwockies out. He had the baby jumpsuit on. He had his son rapping. And like he ate that shit up. So much so that when Cardi and the Migos came out, we dead thought they was boring. Like the crowd wasn't even feeling it because DaBaby had shut that shit down. And I know how good of a performing artist he is. So for him not to be in these festivals is really crazy. But they're not going to do it. Because the industry is ran by the gays. And if the gays say you're done, you're done. So it's actually really genius for him to link up with a nigga like NBA YoungBoy. Because NBA will also never be in those festivals for real. Because he chose not to. He's too much of a conflict. He's not house arrest. He's always in and out of jail. It's too much shit going on with NBA. Those festivals don't want to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? But child, I don't know. I see what DaBaby's really trying to do. He's trying to get a fan base like NBA. So he's like, your fans don't give a fuck about the industry shit. Let me tap into that. Because he went from being that artist that gave so much of a fuck about the industry. And he will never say this, like I said, but it's true. It's very, very fucking true. And you can look at the past music and the videos and the shows and his interviews and see how much of like he was trying to be that type of artist. And now he has no other choice but to not be that type of artist, because they're not allowing you to be like that anymore. That's really all it is. I don't know. I'm talking a lot, but y'all get what the fuck I'm saying. Like, DaBaby has reverted. He's switching. He's rebranding himself. And I think for his rebrand, because he's been forced out of the industry, the best person you could possibly do this with is NBA, a nigga that gives no fucks about the industry and still has a fan base and still has records selling, doing numbers out of the fucking charts without the industry backing. So why not connect with him? You feel me? It's actually really fucking genius. I just don't know if DaBaby can do that. Because now it's like you're doing a full 360 because you have gotten blocked out of the culture. NBA never got blocked out of the culture. He just decided to never play in the culture. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's different. It's different. I'm not mad at it though. I would love to see how this rebrand is gonna play out and how it's gonna work in DaBaby's favor. And just see it continue. I'm gonna pay attention to the project, and I want to see how they're gonna market it. Because one thing about DaBaby, he does the media circuit. DaBaby does his interviews. So is he gonna go on these platforms without NBA? Because NBA is not gonna do that shit. Or is he just not gonna do it? Is DaBaby not gonna do it either? So that's where it's gonna be like, all right, we gonna really see. But comment below if you understand me, if you feel what I'm saying. Also comment below and tell me your thoughts on this record. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your girl, Chrissy Kanique.